Well, folks, here we go again. Here's a short and simple video. I hope. I hope. What I'm trying to do is to make some extension hoses for my talk box tube. Yeah. Sometimes in some venues, when I'm performing, a shorter tube is good enough. Sometimes I need a longer tube. Part of it depends on whether I'm performing while sitting or standing. So I thought I'd just, have a standard size shorter tube and then be able to make extensions to it. So I've got some steel uh, aluminum piping, some extra length of tube, uh, and the piping is such that it just exactly fits into the tube snugly, so I can cut shorter lengths and fix one end here and one end there. But obviously we don't need that long a length of piping here. So I'm just going to cut the piping into some shorter lengths so that I can just use it to connect the tubes. Here we've got this Dremel-ish cutter. Well, it's a Dremel-like tool, but I use it, for a lot of my DIY work, and I've got an extension. Then I can just fit different things on it so that I can do whatever. Anyway, on with the cutting. I often would clamp the stuff that I'm cutting, but I'm just going to see whether this does it quickly or not. I did try using a hacksaw, but unfortunately, the results were not good. You can see the edges where I clamped it. It's not good and it's not even. And also the hacksaw doesn't cut easily. I may have the wrong blades for it, but I can sort of like pull, but I can't push on the hacksaw. It gets stuck, if that makes sense. So anyway, we're going to try this. Power it on. And I must say though, that it's totally important to be using eye goggles and protection when you're doing this sort of work. Yeah, so I do have this on because you don't want to have metal particles or other specks flying and hitting into your eye. If you don't have good eye protection, don't even try doing this kind of work. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, here we go. What do we have here now? we have a piece, which is exactly what I wanted. Yeah. The edge is a little bit rough, but I'll just sandpaper this to smoothen it down. But hey, it doesn't seem to be cutting into the fingers, but we have this. So all good and all easy. I didn't exert too much of pressure on this while I was doing the work, and I didn't do it in one go. So it's not the most perfect of cuts, so to speak. But for the purpose of explaining the principle, that's what I have. I'm just going to cut myself one more length, and see where this goes. Yeah. I'll hold it on a different hand just to see what happens, and if the spin is in a different direction. Here we go. All right. Few notes. The second one, I sort of like just went in, yeah, with a heavier hand, and you can see the resulting work. It's not as nice as it was when I did it a gentler. Yeah, that was a gentler one. But anyway, the whole idea is to just try to get these pieces, and now basically I can use one end, fit it into this, and then cut different lengths of this, which I'm going to do. So I've got this extra length, and what I can do is, instead of cutting it into two equal lengths, I'm going to make one shorter and one longer length, because if I do need an extension, I might need just a little bit, or I may need more. And for that I think I can just use a pair of scissors and then get away with it, so to speak. Oops, yeah, here we go. Voila, decision made. And here you go, folks. DIY rules, yeah. Cheers.